London session, well, after 40 minutes late. April 13th, 2026. So in Asia, price gapped down for like 400 handles and it has been making its way up there inside the gap so far. And oil gapped up and now making its way down slowly. Also, gold gapped down. Has recovered most of it. So for Nasdaq, we went up. We reacted to this 4-hour couple of times. We couldn't drop back down, and now we are making our way further up. We made a test. Of this level, maybe we need to test something more around 80s. These levels have not been tested, so this level has been kind of, but this level has not been. And it's not very clear, so we gotta wait. This whole range from here to here is less than 50, so range are very limited still. We're probably just gonna wait and observe. there's no activity, so we're just gonna sit this one out. Why is everything so slow? Okay. So there's nothing to do for now. What else can we do in this hour? We could not do much in terms of short unless we start losing this level. So this is a type of level we probably want to lose before we start thinking about shorting, but we could possibly go long here, but it is pretty bad. We have a lot of ranges that are untouched and untested. What about the Bitcoin? Let's look at the Bitcoin. So we were thinking maybe if we are coming back up here in one of these levels, it will react. That's what I was thinking before. So 1 hour level. So actually when we went back down here, we were thinking we probably come back up here and get rejected. So we made another low, although we didn't close below the previous low. Now we went back further than this 1 hour level. And this is a 4 hour level. As far as a little bit too high, but so we have tested this level and now we are making our way down. In 1 hour, this is what we have. In 15 minutes, basically we have a 15 minutes level, which was the start of this leg down, and in 15 minutes we have already closed below previous level, 15 minutes level. One swing failure after, and now moving back up. That possibly is a move back up to test this level, and now we are saying that we are getting rejection. But yeah, last night when I drew this, we were somewhere like here maybe. So we went back up and now we are breaking down again. If we are. we're also seeing some support here, so we gotta see if the move down is already over or not. Because this seems to also be another swing failure pushing us back up. So far, we haven't even got that 1R yet, so gotta wait. We need to close below this level. And later basically below this level. Let's look at some other instrument like Euro USD, see what happens there. So these were a couple of previous positions that we saw. Well, let's look at the 4-hour. So all we have was ascending triangle, as they call it, or wedge, which is a distribution pattern as per Trader Sumo. I was thinking probably we're gonna get to somewhere up here and then we fall, but we're just falling now. So looks like we just gapped and now we are going back up now as well. In terms of levels, what we had was, I can get rid of these two. In terms of levels, we had the 1-hour level here. That we lost. We got resistance off of it. We got swing failure. We gained this level back again. We retested and then we moved up. And then we started building our way up after testing this level. but we failed to go above, we failed to close above the high. That means we're gonna come back and retest an untested level somewhere here. Untested level would have been this guy in 1 hour. And we made a little bit more down move, and then we pushed another one, and this time we closed above the high to the monthly level. Now this monthly level was rejected, but we did not get any action or activity, and market closed for the week. And then we woke up on Sunday, we closed like 60 pips below on that 1 hour level again, and slowly building our way up back. Now I guess this 1 4 hour. So now that 4 hour is where we broke, we gained, we tried to test, and now we are making our way back up. And that's it. Lower German 40. Is it having any move? So I'm gonna go and analyze this thing also. So this is DAX German 40, I guess. So on a monthly we had this level, and then we were ranging for a long while, like 5 or 6 or 7 months, and then we made a breakthrough, closed above the highs, and we corrected, but we never closed below that level, which means we are still bullish. But on a monthly level, there is this kind of a level as well, somewhere around here. So now we probably are going to be struggling to pass through that level. Now on the weekly level, we had this level on a weekly, which we got back down to, we got tested. This level was tested also. So because it's an old one, I'm just gonna go like this. This was a weekly level, as well as this level was a weekly level. So we tested that level and then we pushed up, and then this level was the level, and this level as well. So we made a high, we tested this level, we made a few attempts, which probably has a bunch of 4-hour opportunities, but for the weekly we just couldn't make it beyond the highs that were created, which is this high, kind of. I'm just gonna go weekly level, weekly. We couldn't close above, so we gave back some gains. Basically we lost that monthly level and we came back and again tested this one level. This time we closed above the weekly level, came back, tested it, attempting to go above the previous weekly level that we created, but we failed. This is a swing failure swing of that level. So we basically gained this level and then we failed to gain it, we lost it. When we lost it, we came back down to a old weekly level, which is this guy. I'm just gonna get rid of this. We use this level and pushing back up. So we are still in this one leg because this was a low, this is a high. This did not close below. Already this is a low, this is a, if this is a low, this is actually a low. This is a high, and then we close below it, so possibly we have changed structure. And this is weekly. So we might have changed the structure downward. Now if that's the case, we have to see losing levels. If not, these levels should gain or should support. Getting Q, this level is now still supporting the price. So now in 5 minutes we are seeing these levels are being used. And then this H4 is being used, now pushing price higher. We'll see if we can close above this level. Because we had this high, we had the next high, and then we closed below this with this swing failure. And then now here we have a swing failure from the bottom side, so we should be pushing higher as direction is to the upside. These are the levels, we'll see if we can close above them. If we are able to close above this thing, then on a retracement we can go long. Now as for the DAX, this would have been a level daily that we probably just came back up, we tested. So we can take a trade between this level and the weekly level for now. Because this level is tested, this level is not tested, so this would be the only place that we could be being supported in this range. And we will see what happens. So we created a new high, but we seem to fail to close above. But we closed above this low, this high. This could potentially go higher. We'll see. So the last line of defense is somewhere here. If that cross, this closes below, then they're gonna go and take a loss. So oil is now making a pivot. That's probably why. What else? So not much really. We could either break down and come lower here, these levels. So far we are not totally breaking down, which is a good thing. But there is no volume, so I'm going to the 100 level. Losing that one level, that was important level. This is the last line of defense. So it did a bunch of accumulation, and hopefully now it's gonna push higher. Otherwise, we're just gonna lose this level and this level. So this is pretty much the last attempt. Very lousy price action. So there's really not much happening. Now, oil is backing off slightly, so this thing is now starting to push high. Hmm. We'll see if this is gonna have any legs or we're just gonna chop around. There's a chance that we're just gonna chop around. So we gain this level, we are holding this level, should not lose this level. If we lose this level, then we're gonna go all the way. Okay, so this is now breaking down. We're probably gonna come back to this 100 level maybe. So we could not close above this level. We have a swing failure. Although we are still maintaining this level. So we'll see. I think I'm just gonna flat out for a slight loss because the oil was going up, so I just closed the account, the position. I will reevaluate later again, but this is now close to 5 o'clock. We will wait for New York session.